bolts in it that I had to get out. So I worked that one out. Got that one. There's another one up there. Wax and grease removed them. Put some epoxy 2K on it. And then give me something to wet sand to get smooth again. Okay, we got a little dry spot right there. This door is actually good. This door is good. This door is good, but I'm going to 3000 grit and buff this door anyways because it's the rear. This one here has got a little orange peel in it right here. You can see it. It's pretty bad actually. So what we'll do is we'll 3000 grit all of them, but then this back door here and this front door here we're going to wet sand them with 2000 then 3000. Make sure everything's flat. Alright, these two doors were done with 1500 and 1000. This was done with 1015. You can see how smooth it got. I don't want to get all the orange peel out. I do want it flatter than it was. And then we will 3000 with the wet DA. And then they'll be ready to buff. I'll show you what they need to look like. Alright, I've done the tops of the fenders because they're the most obvious. I've done the top of this fender and this door and this part of the black. And from the line up to the door handle, because there was actually a drip. I think I dripped some clear down the side. It wasn't a run, it was like a drip. So I got all that taken care of. This spray you see here is actually, I just went and Thompson's my fence down there, and it's splattered down here. Yeah, here, mud daubers. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. There's the door before it, the middle one, remember? And then here is the one I just 3000 gritted. Okay, pretty smooth. Okay. Feels just like glass. Now this is 2 passes, literally. I'm just putting a sander up there and I'm going about this fast, overlapping, and about every 3 or 4 passes I lift it up, spray it off, make sure I got plenty of water on there so I don't get it plugged up, and you just keep going back and forth, and then you stop at the bottom, clean it off, wash it off, and then go right back up the same way you went down, and then that's how smooth you'll get it. And then tomorrow we'll show you what it looks like when you lay the buffer on it. It's a whole lot easier to buff, and you can even go one step further and go, okay, here's before the 3000 grit. Okay, you can see the orange peel in it, except in maybe that spot there you don't. Okay, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Basically, you just got a Trizac disc on your DA. See the foamy stuff? That's clear coat. Now, before, notice I'm going all the way to the edge now. I'll tell you why. With my 1000, I stayed in here. 1500, I went out a little farther. Now my 3000, I'm going to go all the way to the edges. It'll just look better. You're feathering it out. You're feathering your scratches out. That's just, I don't know, it seems to work better for me. But I'll show you what this looks like here in about 15-20 minutes. Okay, this is before the 3000. This is 1000, 1500. And you can see I've left some orange peel in it. Some places it's pretty flat. This door is pretty flat. Even the back door come out pretty flat. I tried to stay away from the edges as much as possible. With the 3000 grit, you know, you can get over on the edge real quick, but don't stay there. So now we're fixing the DA with some Trizac 3000 grit. Okay, that's 3000. That's 5000. You can literally polish that out by hand after 5000 grit. I have more 3s than 5s. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 5. You can tell the 5s are blue. The 3s are kind of greenish. This one's getting kind of wore out. See how it's got these black spots? That means the little carbide pieces that are on it are coming off. But there you go. We'll get 2 more doors and the back door done, and then we'll call it a day. Got my fender done. Got all the spots worked out of it. Let that dry. Wipe it down with some wax and grease remover. Put another coat of epoxy primer on it, and we'll get some paint on that. This is wet sanded. Both doors from that body line on up. Both fenders about 85%. The top of the hood's been 3,000 because I've already 2,000 gridded it before and buffed it when it was off, so I just 3,000'd it real quick. The door, all 7 box doors, turned out pretty smooth. You can see how smooth that is, okay? Boxes come out pretty decent. Left a little bit of orange peel in it. Hit that with the buffer, that'll shine right back up. And then it's put together time. Emergency lights should be here this week. We've got lights for the side, lights for the side fender, lights for the grill. Supposed to have some tail lights coming. I have 200-watt siren, brand new. A relatively nearly new siren PA here. Installation kit, antenna kit, antenna, digital radio pre-programmed, brand new microphone for it, and that's my light control box. Ooh. So we have the mounting sheet. You put those big 900 series lights on the back. Okay. And we have all of the LEDs to put on it. That should take a couple of days. Plus we've got to put running boards on it. That big bumper, get it up, chop that wire down. I've got new ends for that cable, new 194s for the cab lights, new fuses, and I have a fuse block that you run 1 wire to, and it has 6 fuses and 6 leads, so I can run, you know, a power lead and a fuse to every piece of equipment under the console, so I don't have a bunch of individual wires, you know, tapped off of everything. I actually think that's still in the truck. It's not in the truck, it's in my car. But we're down to the wire now. It's just a matter of, you know, hooking stuff up. But I will say this, I went through every spare piece of reserve I had as far as extra clear cups, strainers, sticks. I have 1 cup, 2 sticks, no strainers left. The cabinet's empty. Remember, the cabinet used to be full of cups, strainers, and sticks. I'm down to 2 rolls of tape, 2 rolls of plastic, and very few supplies. Very few. But it's the way it goes. I gotta find that fuse block now. That's got me wondering what I've done with that.